This week, we're going to show you a wonderful and cheap lighting kit that's going to give you very nice results for all of you indie film and cinematographers. What's up everybody, my name is Pi, Editor-in-Chief for srlounge.com, and in this week's Rapid Gear Review, we're going to be reviewing the Impact Octacool 9 Light Fluorescent 2-Light Kit, and we're going to be doing it in 3 minutes or less starting now. Whenever we're shooting video, whether it's an interview or behind the scenes video or a product review, whatever it is that we're doing, we have to light up our set. Now, up until now, we've generally been using tungsten hot lights, and hot lights are great, but the problem has always been keeping the production area cool while not running fans or AC that's going to interfere with recording clean audio. Now, this is actually the problem that, probably the largest dilemma actually, that comes when trying to light any production set. The room that we actually record in is very small, and so the heat is actually unbearable with tungsten lights. So we look towards inexpensive fluorescent alternatives that don't put out nearly as much heat. Now that's when we found the Impact Octacool lighting kit, which uses compact fluorescent light bulbs or CFLs. Now the primary concern when you're using a CFL bulb is the quality of light, but we're going to talk about that in just a moment. The reason that we were attracted to the Impact lighting kit is that it comes with really everything we need. So for 600 bucks, we're getting 2 octaboxes, 2 stands, 2 9-light CFL heads, and each of these CFL heads contains 5 switch groupings, which allow you to vary output by turning on or off each of the 1 to 9 bulbs on each head. Now the kit also comes with 18 CFL bulbs, 9 for each head, and while you can use these bulbs when you first start out, the quality of color rendition on these stock bulbs isn't very good. So we're actually recording this video right now with the stock CFLs, which put out quite a bit of green, and so we're having to compensate for that in the camera and in post. But still, even with the stock CFL bulbs, we have a very usable lighting kit that gives us great results. So at this point, you're probably wondering, well, Pi, why don't we just DIY the entire set? Especially if you don't like the stock CFLs that are included. Now, there are a ton of CFL DIY builds. Why not just make our own? Well, because DIY projects like this are not that simple. Not only can they take a day or 2 worth of time, they also require some knowledge of electrical wiring in addition to the money for components and the necessary tools for assembly. This, in addition to the risk of an electrical fire due to basically incorrect wiring, well, it's probably going to be too much for most people. So for 600 bucks, we essentially have an inexpensive lighting kit with everything done for us. We add in some higher quality CFL bulbs with better color rendition for say another 100, 150 bucks, and we have a rockin' indie lighting kit. Now we have 2 other sets of higher CRI CFL bulbs that are on the way, and we're going to do a review of their color rendition soon. So in the meanwhile, I would recommend just use the kit bulbs. If you decide that you don't like them, then you can upgrade the bulbs, and we'll have that review up soon. It is worth mentioning that when you get the Impact Octacool kit, there is a bit of assembly required, but it's quite simple. I would note that when inserting the rods for the octaboxes, the tension can be very firm, requiring a strong hand or perhaps even a second person to help out. But all in all, we were up and running within about 30 minutes after getting the box. Now with this lighting setup, we have nearly 1,000 watts of equivalent light at roughly a quarter of the power draw and with far less heat. But remember, these CFL kits are running daylight white balances at 5,000 to 5,500 K, so it isn't a good idea to mix them with tungsten hot lights, which are going to be running a different color temperature around 3,000 to 3,600 K. So after you've set up your lights, have someone stand in front of your light while you adjust the camera's white balance and color shift to your preference, just to compensate for the overall green shift that might come in those stock bulbs. All in all, we give this kit 4 out of 5 stars. While it's a great price for the value you get, the only ding that we're giving it is because it would have been wonderful having an option to purchase the kit a little bit cheaper without any CFL bulbs. That is for those of us that want to purchase our own higher quality CFL bulbs with a better CRI. So for more information, including links on where to purchase these lights, be sure to check out the link in the description below to the article on SR Lounge. My name is Pi, and I'll see you all in the next video.